Department has now charged Julian Assange with conspiracy to hack into Defense Department computers. Here's what the president said about WikiLeaks during the campaign and then this week.
WikiLeaks, I love WikiLeaks. This WikiLeaks is like a treasure trove.
Boy, I love reading those WikiLeaks.
I know nothing about WikiLeaks. It's not my thing.
How can the president say he knows nothing about WikiLeaks? Remember, light. And does he regard Julian Assange as a villain or a hero?
Look, clearly the president was making a joke during the 2016 campaign. Certainly we take this serious. In fact, our administration is the only one that's done anything about it. Let's not forget that the reason Julian Assange is being looked at is because of the engagement he had with Chelsea Manning. That individual is the person that the Obama administration actually commuted their sentence. We're the only ones that have taken this whole process seriously and actually doing something to solve the problem.
Okay.
The president was making a joke during the campaign. It was talking about the specifics of the case at that moment.
It was a joke he made over and over again, but in any case...
Honestly, if you're a comedian, you better step up your game because these jokes coming out of the Trump camp are just too good. I mean, we only thought we knew comedy until Trump said the words, "I don't know anything about WikiLeaks." Now, notwithstanding the fact that Trump not only clearly knows what WikiLeaks is and referred to them more than 140 times during the campaign, if the "he's just joking" line sounds familiar, it's because it's been used before. And before that, and before that, and before that. It's like a bad comedy hour from your drunk uncle at Thanksgiving, except your uncle has the nuclear codes. But if you thought this WikiLeaks joke was a hit, you're in luck because there are more. Like, for example, when Democrats didn't stand and applaud for Trump's State of the Union address, Trump said that they were un-American and treasonous.
And it got to a point where I really didn't even want to look too much during the speech over to that side, because honestly, it was bad energy. No, it was bad energy. You're up there, you've got half the room going totally crazy, wild. They loved everything. They want to do something great for our country. And you have the other side, even on positive news, really positive news, like that, they were like death and un-American. Un-American. Somebody said treasonous. I mean, yeah, I guess why not?
Which would sound like something a budding dictator would say, but Sarah Huckabee Sanders later informed us that we were all at fault for not getting the joke, which, as we all know, is standard protocol in comedy. Last year, Trump praised China's president for rescinding term limits, to which Trump responded with this.
President, no, he's great. Look, he was able to do that. I think it's great. Maybe we'll have to give that a shot someday.
Comedy gold. Or when Trump said that his former Secretary of State Rex Tillerson had a low IQ.
Over the weekend, the president said that he wished his Secretary of State was a little tougher, and now today he is suggesting that Secretary Tillerson has a lower IQ than he does. So my question is, why would the president want somebody who he thinks is neither tough nor particularly smart as a Secretary of State?
The president certainly never implied that the Secretary of State was not incredibly intelligent. He made a joke, nothing more than that.
Or when Trump encouraged police brutality.
I said, please don't be too nice. Like when you guys put somebody in the car and you're protecting their head, you know, the way you put their hand over. Like, don't hit their head, and they've just killed somebody, don't hit their head. I said, you can take the hand away, okay?
When the president made his speech to police officers on Friday, almost within minutes, statements came from police chiefs across the country criticizing his remarks that seemed to endorse the use of force by police in certain arrests. Was the president joking when he said this, or did he check his remarks out with the International Association of Police Chiefs, or maybe the Attorney General?
I believe he was making a joke at the time.
Or the funniest joke yet, when Trump suggested Russia hack Hillary Clinton's emails on national television.
Russia, if you're listening, I hope you're able to find the 30,000 emails that are missing. I think you will probably be rewarded mightily by our press.
Joke, if you're sarcastic, if you're having fun with the audience, if you're in live television with millions of people and 25,000 people in an arena, and if you say something like, Russia, please, if you can, get us Hillary Clinton's emails. Please, Russia, please.
And we laughed and laughed, and then that night Russia attempted for hours to hack email accounts used by Clinton's personal office and targeted 76 email addresses at the domain for the Clinton campaign, according to a 29-page indictment against 12 Russian intelligence operatives by the DOJ. Funny. I mean, honestly, this is the equivalent of robbing a bank and then when the cops show up, telling them just to relax, I'm just joking. If that sounds ridiculous, that's because it's ridiculous. So Sarah Huckabee Sanders might think that this JK defense is valid whenever the most powerful person in the world lies or does something illegal, but something tells me that he's not due up for his own Netflix special anytime soon.